The story of my life, I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. I think that's enough, right? There's a whole point to that. So my name is Marc Lalonde. A little embarrassed here because of my vocal cords don't come out too often, but there is a point to that, I promise you. My name is Marc Lalonde, aka the Wealthy Trainer. I'm a network marketer who generates leads online, and I host a Periscope from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where I answer one of your questions or I share with you a hot tip that I get usually that day or the day before. Now, today's tip is, would I prospect at a One Direction concert? First of all, why would I even be at a One Direction concert? It's kind of why I sang that at the beginning, right? But yes, I was at a One Direction concert, and can you prospect there for your MLM company? I think you'll be shocked at my answer, you'll be shocked at my experience, and more importantly, you'll be shocked at my result. So stick around, and I'll see you on the inside. Now listen, the reason I wanted to do this really spontaneous scope is because, yes, I was at the One Direction concert for other people. I went to make other people happy. Got some tickets up in the front, got some video, some pictures. My God, that band must be huge. People are going crazy. Yeah, I'll put up some videos of that show. I left because it was enough for me. I'm more into rock and roll, that kind of stuff. Well, it's One Direction. I mean, anyways, the point is recruiting. Hey, Jason from the UK. Hey, Roxanne, just saw you. The point is, if you saw the heading of this quick scope, it said prospecting at a One Direction show. Really? Really? It's a One Direction show. For those of you who don't know who they are, well, you probably you know who they are. They're like a boy band. They're like new kids on the block type thing. Anyways, before the show, I was letting my guests seat themselves. Prospecting for network marketing, Bob. Welcome, Bob. Just a quick little introduction. My name is Marc Lalonde. I'm a network marketing professional. If you don't know what network marketing is, look it up. It's multi-level marketing. I do online marketing as well, but it's for my network marketing company. I generate leads online. Now I'm doing Periscope stuff, 7 p.m. I interrupted yesterday's replay. Oh, it didn't record? Yesterday was a good show. Yesterday was like 40 minutes, meant to be 15 minutes. So that's what I do. I'm a network marketer, and I give tips based on my daily experiences, because every day I experience something new. I talk to so many people, it's ridiculous. There's always something that comes up, something I learn all the time, obviously. But here, this is the one. Well, thank you very much, Todd. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Brian, I got your message. I will get back to you. I get flooded. I get about 100 messages per day, but you're at the top of my list. My scopers, my Periscope following is always at the top of my list. New technology. But, I want to see if this actually goes to the landscape. Well, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. It works. Are you guys getting this in landscape right now? This was apparently released today. This landscape was just released today. Yes. Well, if you don't get in landscape, this is good for my recordings. So I'm doing this on an iPad, so let's see if... well, look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, well, I'll have to get a whiteboard in here, and then I could teach... Oh, this will be awesome. Okay, this is awesome. This is great. So, prospecting at the One Direction course. I guess I got to look at the camera, right? And now I'm looking at you. Prospecting at a One Direction concert. I left early before the show when my guests were getting seated, because I just went to make people happy, and it was a big deal. So I was at the bar having a drink before. I need a drink if I got to sit through any of their songs. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I put on a hashtag One Direction. Probably get a lot of haters. Hey, we each have our styles of music. So my point is, I'm not sure if I like this landscape. Thank you for the love. My point is, as I was having a drink before the show at the bar, and the bar was very empty, which was shocking because it's all kids basically watching that show, and the bar was empty. So that was my solitude almost. Just a few adults probably drinking for the same reason I was, having to sit through the whole concert. Again, no be haters. I'm so sorry. They're doing something right. Those are just leads coming in. So here's the deal. I was just shooting just talking with the server. Hey Don, how's it going, my friend? I was talking with the server, and the server just casually asked me what I do. Now here's the thing. It wasn't even in my mind. As network marketers, our job is just to let people know what we do. And people are always going to ask, what is it that you do? And you know how there's like closet network marketers? They don't talk about what they do. Well, the people that actually want a part of this industry are sometimes the ones you're least going to expect to. This is important, guys. Holly, oh my God, how's it going? Welcome. I know why you tuned in, Holly, because you saw the hashtag One Direction, for sure. For sure. So here's the deal. I'm just kind of drinking my sorrows away because I got to sit through this whole show. But as my guests are getting seated, I think we were row 9. It was 17,000 sold out. Crazy crowd for these kids. So I'm sitting at the bar, having a drink, kind of shooting, talking with the server. And let's get to the point here. I wasn't going to talk about my network marketing company at all. I usually don't really. It just kind of comes up. I'm starting to prospect more. But because I generate leads online, when I go out and live my life, I'm not doing what I teach, which is talk to people. I used to, but I've been kind of lazy there. So here's my point. My point is, when she asked me what I did, I said I'm doing network marketing. And usually the response is that like that Amway thing? I go, that's exactly what it is. I wouldn't touch anything else. So then start talking, and I still didn't throw out an invitation. It's like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I was almost like thinking, I was prejudging, because that's a perfect person to have on my team or on anyone's team is, a server in a popular bar. And this is at the Canadian Tire Center. It's where the Senators play, a hockey team, NHL in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Can you imagine how many people she sees every day? It's crazy. So it never crossed my mind. So with all being said and done, we exchanged Facebook because we just got in a conversation. She's she's a very athletic girl. I mean, does triathlons, all that stuff. So as she's asking me about my network marketing company, I'm oblivious. It hit me today, I'll tell you why. Because today I get a Facebook message. She knows who she is because she's going to probably come in as a promoter. And then I've got the Facebook message right in front of me. She reaches out. I actually didn't even know who she was because, like I say, I get 100, sometimes almost 200 private messages in one day. But I saw the name, and then I looked at the pictures. I'm like, oh my God, you're my server. She's like, how was the show? And anyways, so we get through that, and then she asks me, right here, she asks me, I'm curious about your company, actually. And I said, my company? No, when I mean server, I mean bartender, or the correct term I think is server nowadays. They used to call it bartender when I used to do it as a youth, when I was a youth. But here's the deal. So she's asking about it. I'm sending her my MLM video. And here's the goal of this whole, here's the moral to this story, is that you just never know. You just never know who's going to be interested. And she was asking me about this at that One Direction show. The least likely place you're going to recruit someone, let alone someone who will probably be one of your strongest legs. in your organization. Remember, this is network marketing I'm talking about. So I'm just saying I had to put this scope up there because it kind of opened my eyes and said, you know, I have to get back to my roots. Because before I started generating leads online, I actually hustled. I went out there and I made things happen, right? I went out, I recruited people, I shared. I more shared. So, I mean, now she's asking about it. She's going to come in as a promoter. And if you look at yesterday's scope, it was about recruiting up. How I'm recruiting up now, and it was my chicken list. It was about your chicken list. My organization's exploded. Like, I won't make any income claims because I could get in trouble for that. You just shouldn't do that, even though you want to, because sometimes you're looking at your check and you're like, what the heck's going on? This is ridiculous. So, again, this scope is totally random. My scopes are always at 7 p.m. Monday to Friday Eastern Time. Check it out, the Ask Lalonde show. But every now and again, when I get something just happens, I put it out there. That's why I like Periscope. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Much, much, much appreciated. So I guess, like I said, always invite people to take a look. Always let people know what you're doing. Always let people know what you're doing. Because I have a lot of people on my team that most people have a job. They have to when they start out. But when people ask them what they do, because I was guilty of this at first. You mention your job, but you don't mention the network marketing part because, yeah, you're embarrassed. You can't. It's the best industry in the world. I'm just saying, like, this quote, I love this quote because it's, in the beginning, you're going to do a lot of things you don't get paid for. But as you move along, you're going to get paid for a lot of things that you don't do. It couldn't be more true. Just got to get past that point. So all I'm saying is, I never expected that server to be interested. She's probably not catching this scope right now because she doesn't really know she doesn't know I do online marketing. This is totally real life belly-to-belly prospecting where I wasn't even prospecting. So there's a lot of people out there that are looking. They're actually looking and you would never know it. You would never know it. And as soon as they ask you what you do, because you got to talk to people, where you just talk to people. Don't be scared. You're probably in network marketing because you're a social person anyways. So with that being said, let people know what you do. Just let them know. I do network marketing. A lot of people will say, oh, that's fine. A lot of haters too, though, but I think we're used to that, right? So bottom line is let people know what you do when they ask you what you do. Because now I have Kayla. I won't give the last name. But in the future, if she becomes a rock star on the team, she could look at this scope and it's like, it was a moment. It was a moment where I said, I never expected this. I wasn't even shooting for it. Yes, Jason, it's a great quote. It's not mine. It's not mine, obviously. It's Les Brown, I believe. It's Les Brown. Some do that on stage. So, it's a little hot. So yeah, that's it. So tonight, 7 p.m., all my recordings are here, of course. Catch.me, Rich and Fit. 7 p.m. every weekday, Eastern Time. At Rich and Fit is my handle on Periscope. Hashtag asklalonde anywhere on Twitter. That's also my Twitter handle. Asklalonde, put in a question. I check out the hashtags. I pick up a question. I usually address one in a future scope. You can always ask them live online. I'm getting a lot of hearts, but not many comments. I hope some of you are still around. It says you are. Yeah, that's about it for this one. So 7 p.m. tonight, we're going to cover, well, you see, I'm a special guest on a webinar tonight at 7:15-ish. I'll just pop in. So tonight, I'll talk about the importance of doing short little guest appearances here and there. Because as you get famous, as you get online famous, you're going to be invited to a lot of these things. And at the beginning, I used to say, I don't really have time. I don't know. Looking at all the callbacks I got to do, I generate 100 leads a day minimum. Sure, I got to call a lot of people back. So the point is, I used to think, well, it's not. Is it a money-making activity? Well, guess what? It is. It is, because you get a recording of that, You could spin that content, put it into a Twitter rotator. I'm just saying, and your face gets out there to different audiences, and they will follow you. Because when you do a guest appearance, you usually can do a plug. You usually do a plug. Follow me at Rich and Fit on Twitter. So it just, absolutely, Holly knows what I'm talking about. I always watch Holly Mitson. I always add Holly Mitson, you guys. It's got awesome videos. Never met her, but I probably will. Maybe live the dream 7. A lot of people use My Lead System Pro. And guys, if you're out there, you're probably not in My Lead System Pro, because this Periscope thing, I get easily 10 leads a day on it. So, you're very welcome. I do love your videos. So, generate network marketing leads, guys. If you are a struggling network marketer, it's not really a plug because I recruit more for my network marketing company, but I don't mention that stuff here. I don't mention primaries here. But if you're struggling with generating leads, I'll hook you up. I'll share what I'm using. I'll share with you what I'm using. Come take a look. And that's all I got for you today. Not today. That's all I got for you this afternoon. Tonight's the show. Tonight I talk about my guest appearance and how I spin that content, how I use it to my advantage, and how really the more exposure you do, there's almost no limit to it. There's almost no limit to how much you should do, because it does pay. And when I say pay, it's not a figure of speech here. It pays you in dollars later on. And trust me, it does. So guys, thanks for the love. Quick little scope, just popped it on here. Tried the landscape thing. We'll see how this turns out. By the way, Periscope just released this landscape thing. It used to be only portrait as of today. Works awesome. But you'll notice the app doesn't landscape. It's only when you start broadcasting. I'm just noticing this now. So I got my cup of tea. I'm going to hit the phones. I'm going to bring in probably 5 new reps today into my MLM. Not too shabby. And along the way, I'm going to help some people generate some leads online. So remember, guys, if you guys are already in a network marketing company, and trust me, I know how hard it is to be out there and hassle people. I did it all the time. I used to go in shopping malls, almost tap people on the shoulder. Borderline harassment, borderline. I can't really mention my MLM, my friend, but I'll tell you what, if you want to contact me on Facebook, we can talk about that. I just don't want to mention it on the broadcast, but because it's a safe place, if you know what I mean. As safe as it can be. If people contact me, nothing I can do about it. That's the whole point of attraction marketing, right? If you don't know what attraction marketing is, contact me on Facebook. People who don't know me, they're watching the scope, they're probably going to contact me. It's facebook.com. See how I have all my cards here? Periscope's got to have a little text feature here, like some kind of chat. But it's Marc M. Lalonde. There we go. Facebook.com, MarcMLalonde. Just private message me. I'll get back to you. I will respond to you. I get usually I average about 100 private messages from people I don't know per day. That's on top of 100 leads. But I will get in touch with you even if it takes a couple of days. So send me a message. I'd be glad to share with you what I'm doing. I don't mind talking about my income on the telephone. Excellent. Then M. Penn, what's your name, my friend? I think I saw you on here somewhere. I did see you somewhere. Oh, don't tell me your name. You're in my catch. I recognize your picture. No, I don't have you. What is your first name? Michael. Okay, Michael, nice to meet you, man. Yeah, anytime Facebook me. Send me a message if you already have. I'm going through them today. And we'll chat. And like I said, I don't mind. Okay, Holly, thanks for showing up. I feel like a celebrity showed up because you are a celebrity. You really are. Awesome. Thanks for showing up. I'll be following your scopes as well. So yeah, like I said, as far as income goes, hey Diana. As far as income goes, I don't mind sharing that with you over the telephone. I just don't want to put it out there on the web. It makes all network marketing look bad, to be honest with you. It's a show-off thing, and a lot of people lie about it. So I'd rather just be honest with you over the telephone. So, like I said, contact me here, and I got to keep it short. It's easy to stay on this thing and chat because new people keep coming on as I'm on here. New people are coming on. Thanks for the hearts. If you love what you hear, just tap on your screen. It'll help me rank higher too, from what I'm understanding. So guys, 7 p.m. tonight, I'll be on here, the Ask Lalonde show, right before my guest appearance. Now let's see if this log off works the same way in landscape mode. It's supposed to swipe down. So thanks for coming in. This is a very short notice, but happy scoping, everybody. Okay guys, so if you want to catch me on Periscope from Monday to Friday at 7 p.m., it's the Ask Lalonde show at Rich and Fit is my handle. Now guys, if you want to generate leads online for your network marketing business, I want to let you know that I generate over 100 leads per day for my network marketing business. Doesn't matter what your business is, travel, coffee, skincare, wellness, it doesn't matter. It all works the same way. You're generating leads online. If you want, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove it to you. Then I'm going to show you exactly what it is I do to get those leads. So if you want to see what's up, go to thewealthytrainer.com/100 daily leads. And that's the number 100, 100 daily leads. No underscores, no dashes. So again, go there, check it out. You'll see a video where I prove to you I get over 100 leads per day. And that's not to mention my Facebook messages, over 100 of those per day, and my emails, over 100 of those per day. So in total, I have over 300 people contact me for something. And a good percentage of those are for an opportunity, whatever it is I have to offer. I think you get it, right? So go check it out, thewealthytrainer.com/100 daily leads. And I'll see you on the inside, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on Periscope too.